I'd show you how I make soap, so you'll know how you got those Christmas gifts you got. I'm going to make a lilac lily vanilla. It's just soap, but that's the fragrances I'll be putting in it. It's lilac lily and vanilla. And I've already melted my oils. I've got my lye measured out. I've got my pitcher, and I've got my gloves because the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take care of the lye. So we're going to take the cameraman outside. Our porch works out really well for this, which I put these are frozen coconut milk ice cubes. That's what I'm going to be using in place of water today. And you just start, this is 3 ounces of lye for this recipe, and you just start adding your lye to the, and I'll get Marty to put the camera in there in a second so you can see how fast it's melting this. I just use a cheap pitcher from the dollar store, but this lye gets really hot, so it melts the ice cubes. Pretty cool. Let's see how it's starting to melt it. The lye can get up to 250 degrees when I first do this, so it won't take long for this to melt. Alright, I've got my coconut ice cubes and lye all melted, and they're about 77 degrees. The oils are about 88 degrees. Some different recipes you can have it warmer, some cooler. This particular one I'm going to do a little cooler. And you just start adding your lye to the oil. And stir. The thing I have in my hand, of course, is a stick blender. And that was 8 ounces of coconut milk frozen, 3 ounces of lye. My oil mixture, I have olive oil, palm kernel oil, and a little bit of shea butter. Then you start mixing it up. You want to do it in short bursts so you don't burn up your blender. And what I'll be doing is I'll mix this. It doesn't take long. This recipe is very fast. We're going to be looking for a thing called a trace, to where when you drag your spoon or your stick blender, you'll see actual line across the top of it. Now I've already got a light trace in there, just a real light one. Now I'm going to be doing colors. This is a purple iron oxide that I've put a little tiny bit of oil in because you have to wet it to get it to where you can use it with some oil. And this one is like a teal blue. I don't want this to set up too quick. And believe me, they can set up fast on you sometimes. And whether you you stir them or you don't, they'll still go to trace. They'll still turn like a pudding, and then eventually they'll do a thing called saponification, which is where the lye is mixing with the oils, and they call it saponification. Don't ask me why. All I know is it makes it into soap. I'm going to put just a couple of ounces into each. Something like that. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of fragrance oil. And again, this is lilac, vanilla. Well, it's lily lilac, and then some vanilla. Okay. And I'll go ahead and just get these mixed together. I don't want them to be too dark. I did one not too long ago. Boy, was it dark. I think what do you think, Marty? Is that too dark? Or is that about the right color?
Good. Is that one?
Huh?
Is that one?
That's going to be my next one.
It's big.
Yeah, that's the mold I'll be using. This is the mold I'll be using. I lined it with freezer paper, because the parchment paper didn't work so well in that mold, so I had to use something a little bit heavier. It actually brought the wood grain through on the soap. Ah, that was kind of unexpected. Let those sit for a minute. Go back to my main batch here. Sometimes when you put fragrance oils in, it makes them trace even faster. They can just... And what happens is it turns into... it turns into pudding. The stronger the trace, the more it becomes like pudding. You can probably start to see the trace now in here. See how it just kind of, when I pull it out, you see it? See that? That is trace. And that is about as much mixing as this baby's gonna get. So if I make it too thick, then my colors won't do so well. I learned that the hard way. All these wonderful things you learn. Crap. You see how that's it's going pudding on me? Crap, I don't know how this is gonna all work out. And that's the fun of soap. Woohoo! Every batch is different. I haven't used this particular fragrance oil before, and it definitely took it to trace too quick. Whew, way too quick. But I'll make it work. Now this is going to be a real small batch of soap, as you can tell, because I don't have a lot of lye left. Woo! Boy, did that set up. Okay. Now you're getting to see firsthand the joy of soap making. How much fun this can be. Craziness. This has been a blast. I have never thought I would have so much fun doing something like this. But it has. It's been just fun. Stupid and fun. And I don't consider myself artistic. You guys know that, but this is really fun. Okay. I'll quit messing with that. And I'm going to take my purple. Oh boy. Well, you know what? This is going to end up layers, apparently. Wow. I've never seen soap set up this fast. Wow. Look at that. Incredible. And this is from the fragrance oil doing this. Wow. Fragrance oils are... That's why I almost prefer to use essential oils if I can get away with it, because essential oils are not affected at all by things. Wow. Look at that. Incredible. I've never had one go straight to gel like this. Wow. This is definitely going to be set up quick here. I'm not sure what this bar of soap's going to end up looking like, but I do know that the recipe makes some real bubbly, nice lathered soap. So I've used this recipe a few times and I really like it. Wow. Wonderful. I guess we're going to have layered purple and blue. Interesting, isn't it? All right. This one's not quite as far gone. Normally, if you don't take it to a full trace, which I barely did, this stuff is runny. So this is different. Very different. So I guess we're going to have a white bottom and a purple layer and a teal layer. It'll still be soap. I normally have more to where I fill the mold all the way up, but like I said, this was a small batch. I'm almost out of lye. I just told Marty I probably should do some kind of video so you can see what the heck I've been doing. And that's it for that.